welcome. My name is Zaya, and this practice is customized for Em, who wanted to be able to jump into an active yoga sequence during their lunch break, get their energy moving, open through the hips and the shoulders. Em has been practicing for a long time, so requested that there not be a lot of instruction on how to get in and out of the postures, how to modify or use props. So my one caveat is, while this is a somewhat approachable active practice, have a basic understanding of the postures because I won't be offering much in the way of instruction. I hope you enjoy yourself, and please be in touch if you would like a practice customized for you. So to begin, let's take a cross-legged position. I'm going to bring my right foot in front of the left in an open cross-legged position so the knees are a little bit wider. And let's just take a few rounds of breath here to intentionally arrive, softening on the exhales and feeling that gentle lift through the spine on the inhales. And we'll inhale, reach the arms up overhead. Exhale, take your hands through heart center, flip the palms, and inhale, reach up again. Exhale, side bend. Inhale through center and side bend to the other side. Reach up through center, roll your wrists out. Take your hands to your legs and press your chest forward and around to the side and back. Over to the other side and forward again. Another circle in that direction. And then we'll switch the direction of the circles. Coming to center, go ahead and drop your head over to the right, and we'll take the left arm out long. And feel free to move your chin in space and stretch through your arm in different angles. And bring your head up to center. We'll take our left hand down to the floor, reach the right arm overhead. Big side stretch. And take right hand down to the ground and stretch your arms out at a diagonal so your upper body is stretching over the left thigh. And walk your hands through center. And maybe bring your forearms to the ground and drop your head. Deep breath in and full breath out. And we'll rise up, changing the cross of the legs. And we'll inhale, reach the arms up towards the sky. Exhale, twist, bringing the arms down. Stay for the inhale breath and the exhale breath. Inhale, reach the arms up. Come through center and exhale, twist to the other side. Stay for the inhale and the exhale. Inhale, rise up. Roll out your wrists as you bring your hands down to your legs. Reach your chest forward, over to the side and back, over to the other side and forward. One more time in that direction. And then change the direction of your circles. Finding center, we'll drop our head over to the left shoulder, extend the right arm long, moving your chin in space to find the stretch across the right side of your neck and into your arm. Take right hand down to the floor, left arm up and over. Big side stretch here. And take your left hand down to the ground, both arms reaching out at a diagonal, straight out from your right knee. Take a round of breath. And then walk your hands through center, bowing forward, perhaps releasing the head. Big round of breath. Let's transition into child's pose at the back of your mat. You can take your big toes together and your knees a little bit wide. Settling your hips towards your heels, let's walk our hands out in front of us so that our waistline, ribs, arms, fingers all grow very long. Settling your forehead to the floor, roll your head side to side, massaging the brow line. And we'll inhale forward to tabletop. Exhale, round your spine, cat pose. Inhale, cow. Continue like that, linking your breath with your movement. And the next time that you exhale, curl your toes under, reach up and back, downward facing dog. Pedaling your feet in place, slowing down that movement so you can really sink into each leg and into the stretch on the outer hips. Settle both heels equally down towards the floor. Take one more round of breath here, lifting your hips up and back. Next, inhale, draw forward into plank pose. Stay here or bring your knees down. Firm your belly, lengthen your neck, and keep your elbows straight. We'll take the shoulder blades together and then apart, doing a few shoulder blade push-ups. Nothing is moving except for your shoulder blades across the back. Slowly drawing together and apart, warming up the muscles around the shoulder, upper back, chest. And if your knees are down, go ahead and straighten them. Draw your shoulder blades apart so your upper back is domed towards the ceiling. And inhale forward, past your wrists, lower all the way to your belly. Come into Sphinx Pose, forearms to the ground, lift your chest. Take a big, deep breath in, rolling the shoulders back and down. Exhale, firm your belly, tuck your chin, and lift up away from the floor. Inhale, slowly return to Sphinx. And exhale, tuck your chin, lift your belly, maybe your hips and your knees too, and slowly come back down. You'll notice that my toes are untucked, the toenails against the floor the whole time. And if coming up all the way like this is too much, you can keep your knees down and simply just bring your ribs and your pelvis off of the floor. And we'll do two more. Warming up our core strength, generating heat through the body. Good. And settling back into Sphinx, stretch your arms forward, straighten your elbows, roll the shoulders back and down as you lift the chest. Take a big deep breath in. And exhale, soften down to the floor, hands by your ribs. Curl your toes under, take a big deep breath in, and on your exhale, firm your belly, push up and back, downward facing dog. And we'll inhale, heels go high. Exhale, bend your knees, step or hop to the top of your space. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, deep forward fold. Press into your feet, rise up, inhaling. Exhale your hands to heart center. We're going to move through this sequence once a little bit slowly and then again faster. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step back with your left foot into a lunge. Inhale, reach the arms up. And exhale, slowly bend the elbows, bring your left knee down. Reach your arms forward and up. Big stretch through the belly, the chest, the arms. Take another round of breath here. Exhale, hands come down to frame the front foot. Pick up your left knee. We'll inhale, reach the right arm up towards the sky. Twisted lunge. Take a round of breath. And then exhale, quarter turn to your left for wide-legged forward fold. On your next inhale, come up into a halfway lift and reach your left arm up into a twist. And exhale, release back down. Push into your feet and open up into a right-sided warrior two. We're going to do something called shoulder flossing. You're going to take your right shoulder back, your palm will flip up. Do the opposite with your back shoulder and then switch. And switch. Switch. And then this time, keep your right palm up, reach up and back, peaceful warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. Forearm can come to your thigh or hand to the floor. Left arm comes up and over. See if you can bring your chest and your ribs to face more towards the ceiling. And then inhale, rise up. Straighten through your right leg. We'll reach the right fingertips long. Take your right hand down, your left arm up. And again, that swiveling of the chest and the ribs skywards. Take one more round of breath. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, peaceful warrior. Exhale, return to a lunge and step to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, deep fold. Press into your feet and rise up. Exhale your hands to heart center. Let's do it one more time, about one breath per movement. We'll inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, left foot back lunge, rise on the inhale. Exhale, sink down, swim the arms up. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, lunge pose, back knee lifts. Inhale, right arm up towards the sky. Exhale, over to the left, twisting in a wide-legged forward fold. Exhale, lower down, push into your feet and rise up. Warrior two on the right. Inhale, go ahead and bring your shoulders into a twist and exhale, switch. Two more times. And turn your right palm up. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, extended side angle. Take a big deep breath in. A full breath out. Inhale, rise up, straighten through the front leg. Exhale, triangle pose. Deep breath in. Full breath out. We'll inhale, rise up. Settling on the exhale, breath into warrior two. Inhale, peaceful warrior. Exhale, come into plank and lower halfway down. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. And take about 5 deep breaths here. I'm going to switch directions on my mat so that my back is not facing you for the other side, but you can stay where you are. We'll inhale the heels high, look forward. Exhale, bend your knees, hop or step, top of space. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, deep fold. Press into your feet, rise up. Exhale, hands to heart center. First, a little slow on the side and then quick. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, right foot steps back. Reach the arms up. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, slowly float down to the ground. Reach the arms overhead. Take a couple of breaths, stretching through the belly, chest, arms. Frame your front foot with your hands. Pick up your back knee and take your left arm up for a twist. On your next exhale, take your left hand to the inside of the left leg. Quarter turn to the right for a wide-legged forward fold. Inhale into a halfway lift and reach your right arm up into a twist. And exhale, release down. Press into your feet, rise up, opening to warrior two on the left. We'll do those shoulder flossing movements again. And as you do that, can you try to reach your fingertips far away from each other towards the edges of the room? Next time your left palm is up, reach towards the sky. And we'll exhale, extended side angle, forearm to your thigh or hand to the ground. Reach your right arm overhead and swivel chest and ribs skyward. And we'll inhale, rise up, straighten through the left leg, reach through the left fingertips as you float down, fingertips to the floor, right arm up towards the sky. And we'll inhale, rise up. Exhale, bend into your left knee. Inhale, reach the left arm up and cartwheel down into a lunge, stepping to the top of your space, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, deep fold. Press into your feet and rise up, reach towards the sky. And exhale, hands to heart center and by your sides. We'll move through that quicker now. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, right foot steps back, rise up as you inhale, crescent. Exhale, settle to the floor. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, lunge pose, pick up the back knee and inhale, left arm up towards the sky. Exhale, swivel around to the right, reach your right arm up towards the sky. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, push into your feet, rise up, left toes turn out as you exhale, warrior two. Move through the shoulders. And the next time that your left palm is turned up, go ahead and reach into peaceful warrior, inhaling. Exhale, extended side angle. Stay for the in-breath. Stay for the out-breath. Inhale, rise up, straighten the front leg. Exhale, triangle pose. We'll inhale, rise up. Exhale, warrior two, settling. Inhale, peaceful warrior. Exhale, plank pose and lower halfway down. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Take a few deep breaths here. And we'll take our hands a little closer together so the thumbs almost touch. And you can either hop or step up into a squat at the top of your space. Bringing your palms together, lifting your chest. And we'll inhale, open the left arm up towards the sky with the right fingertips pointing down to twist. Keep reaching that left knee back so that the thighs stay open. And then we'll switch. Take the left fingertips down, the right arm up. Reach your right knee back. Take one more round of breath. And exhale back to center. I like to use blocks for where we're headed next. We're going to move into lizard. Take your left foot back and bring your knee to the ground. Your right toes are still pointing out to the right and your thigh is a little bit wide. Bring your arms to the inside of your right leg, onto blocks or to the floor. We can release the head here and sink into our breath. Staying soft in the jaw, soft in your lips. One more round of breath. And if you're using blocks, you can come up and take them to either side of your front leg, moving your front leg more to the center of the pose. We'll take our left arm up and around, hooking the elbow across the thigh for a twist, palms together, elbows wide. You can stay here or pick up your back knee to deepen. And exhale, soften your back knee down to the ground. Return your hands to the floor. And we'll take our hips back over the back knee, half split. Straighten out through the right leg. Flex your toes up towards the ceiling. And on an exhale, soften down over the front leg. One more round of breath. And we'll transition back into a lunge, bending the right knee and picking up the left leg. And step back into downward facing dog. Take a big deep breath in. And a full exhale out. We'll inhale the right leg high to the sky. And exhale your right shin to the front of your mat for pigeon pose. Take a big deep breath in. And on your exhale, settle into a forward fold, perhaps placing one of your blocks underneath your forehead. Three deep breaths. You can inhale to come back up. And we're going to take the back leg, swing it around and step to the outside of the right thigh, settling the hips to the ground and lifting the spine long. Reach your left arm back behind you and come into a twist, either hugging the front leg or hooking the elbow across the thigh. And on your exhale, unwind to the right, forward fold. And rise up, take your left leg way out to the side. So the right heel is towards the pelvis, the left leg is long, and we'll take a big side stretch here. And if you're able to comfortably reach the feet, You might do that, open the elbows wide and swivel chest towards ceiling. And inhale, rise up. We'll return to downward facing dog, reaching the hips up and back. If you would like, you can move into plank, inhaling. Exhale, lower halfway down. And inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take your hands a little closer together so that your thumbs are almost touching, and either step or hop into a squat at the front of your space. You're welcome to return to these twists, perhaps moving more quickly between sides, or take crow pose. And returning to center. We'll take our hands down either to the floor or onto blocks. Reach the right leg back and bring your right knee to the floor, coming into lizard pose. You can bring your forearms down. Soften your head and neck. And deepen into your breath. Inhale to rise up. You can take your blocks onto either side of the front foot and walk that foot in a little bit. We'll take the right arm up and around, coming into a twist, palms together, rotating your chest so that the heart space is in alignment with your thumbs, and perhaps you lift up your back knee. And exhale, return to center, shift your hips back, straighten your front leg, coming into a half split. And you can forward fold from here. We'll return to a lunge, bend into the front knee. Pick up your back knee and move into downward facing dog. We'll inhale the left leg high to the sky. Exhale, take your shin towards the front of your space, pigeon pose. Exhaling into a forward fold. 3 deep breaths. Inhale, rise up. You can draw the right leg around to the front, stepping over the left leg, anchoring your hips down and lifting your chest. And let's twist to the right, either hugging or hooking the right thigh. And exhale, rotate to the left and bow into a little forward fold. Inhale, rise up, draw your right leg back to open up the legs. Your left knee is bent, your heel in towards the pelvis. Right arm can come down, left arm up and over. And if it's possible to reach the foot on this side, you'll grab a hold and open the elbows wide. And inhale, rise up, return to your downward facing dog. You can choose to stay there or move with me into plank pose. Inhaling, exhale, lower halfway. Inhale, up dog, and exhale, downward facing dog. Take a big round of breath and a full exhale. Inhale, forward into plank, lower all the way down to your belly, untuck the toes. Left arm comes out so that the hand is in line with the shoulder. Left cheek to the floor, and push into your right hand to transition onto the left side of your body. From here, you can step your right foot back behind the left with your knee bent and pointing up towards the ceiling. And unwind. Change sides. The left hand comes in by the ribs. The right arm comes out so that the hand is in line with the shoulder. And take your right cheek to the floor and roll onto the right side of your body. You can stay here or step your left foot behind you with your knee pointing up towards the ceiling. And come back to your belly. Press into your hands and reach back into child's pose. We're going to transition onto our back. You can take a block with you and lower down so that you're in a bridge pose prep. And then take your block on either the low or middle setting underneath your sacrum, so the very back of your pelvis, and come into supported bridge pose. Extend your left leg long with your heel on the ground and reach your right knee in towards your chest. You can grab a hold with your hands. Take a few deep breaths here. And switch sides. Take both feet to the floor, coming into supported bridge. And press into your feet to lift your hips. Take your prop out from underneath you and slowly roll down to the ground. Take your arms wide. We'll pick up our hips and move them to the left. Pick up your feet and drop your legs to the right. Spinal twist. You can roll your head to the left. If you want to open up through the legs a little bit more, stretch out your left leg, grabbing a hold with your right hand, either at your foot, ankle, or somewhere along the leg. If you've got a straight left leg, go ahead and rebend. Extend your right arm out long and come back to center, setting your feet to the floor and shifting your hips over to the right side of your space. Pick up your feet and drop your legs to the left. Rolling your head to the right. You can stay here or extend your right leg long, grabbing a hold with your left hand. Rebend through the right knee, come back through center, centering your hips on the mat, and hug your knees in towards your chest. Go ahead and roll side to side or make circles with your thighs. You can stay here or take happy baby pose, grabbing a hold of the outer feet. 3 more deep breaths. And make your way down into your final resting shape. You can flatten out onto your mat, legs outstretched and arms outstretched, or take your favorite restorative pose. We'll take a big inhale through the nose. Exhale out the mouth. Take as many of those as you need to help you settle. Releasing the weight of your body into the floor. Softening your muscles. Softening your mind. And we'll rest in silence for a couple of minutes. I'll call you back with the sound of my voice. Deepen your breath. Small movements in your fingers and toes. Perhaps rolling your head side to side. And stretching your arms overhead, your feet out in front of you. Take a yawn or a sigh. And roll on to one side, resting for a moment here. Using your hands to help you up and come into a comfortable seat. And if you have a couple of extra minutes, take this time to come into a mindfulness meditation. And if this is where your practice ends for today, you can bring your hands into any position that feels sacred to you and bow in gratitude for the lineages that inform these practices, and in gratitude for the ways that you have your health and your well-being and your community and love. Thank you so much for joining today. Have a beautiful rest of your day.